Howdy! How y'all doing? It is now time for the weekly forecast. Christmas special. Weekly forecast Christmas special. Boy! So, for those of you who don't know, if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please read the description box of this video very, very carefully. The impersonators and scammers love pretending to be me. Okay, so just don't fall for that. If you want a reading from me, it's only done one way, and that's in the description of this video. Many readings are going away at midnight tonight Pacific time, so be sure you get one of those in. I think it's midnight. It might be sooner than that. I'm not 100% sure, but if you're interested in that, they're going away today at some point. So, also for those of you who didn't catch the memo, I will be the featured speaker at the High Vibe TV Eye of the Vulgar New Year's Eve event for 2023. The information on how you can get in-person tickets to come see that live or catch the live stream is in the description of the video as well. So yeah, I was very blessed with the opportunity to be speaking there. Leo King, David Palmer has blessed me with that opportunity. If you're watching, man, greatly appreciate you. We're going to have some fun. Anyway, let's jump right into this. I'm thinking that I'm going to keep this one here for the singles. This is for singles for the weekly forecast. All right, Aries, let's see what we got going on with y'all. How's the energy looking between single Aries and their love interest? How's it looking? How's it looking? Ooh, the Hangman in the reverse. You getting about tired of waiting on this, ain't you? What is it you're waiting on? Are you waiting on somebody to make a decision? Or are you just waiting to see if anything's going to move forward between the two of you at all? Ooh, this could very likely turn into a sex-based connection. Uh-oh. Knight of Wands. Oh, man. Yeah. See, there's something that doesn't even really feel right about this either. Something that doesn't really feel right. I'm thinking, for those of you who have been intimate with this person, that may be this person's main concern is a sex-based connection, and you may know that. You may kind of feel that there's something a little bit off about this person. I'm honestly kind of feeling, though, like you don't really know this person as well as you think you do. I think there is a side of them that you don't know. There's a side of them that you don't know. How do they feel about you? How's this person feel about Aries? Oh, I think they got feelings for you, though. They do have feelings for you with the King of Cups there. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So maybe they're just not really expressing their feelings very well. They have feelings for you, but they may be afraid of an emotional connection because they're afraid of being hurt. They want to be the one in power. They want to be the one in control. What's the outcome looking like? Okay, yeah, oh man. See, I am seeing an offer being made, but I'm thinking that more than likely this is probably going to end up turning into a sex-based connection. That's what this kind of looks like to me. Nine of Pentacles, Devil card, Knight of Pentacles. Let's get the advice on this right here, because it doesn't look like this person is wanting to be vulnerable. I don't think they want to be vulnerable. What's the advice? What is the advice? Ah, the Star card reversed. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Ooh, the King of Swords. Keep your head above water. Okay? Keep your head above water. Don't let your emotions get the best of you on this right here. Now, I'm not saying emotionally detach yourself from this person. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is keep your head above water. Okay, how about this? Let's go ahead and give it a month. A month. Have you all been talking for longer than a month? Whenever the two of you decide to come together and try to get in close and get some kind of connection going, whether you're officially a couple or you're just talking, whatever the case may be, after 1 month, ask yourself these 3 questions. Do I know exactly how you feel about me? Do I know exactly what your intentions are? And do I know for a fact that I can trust you? Give it 1 month to learn those 3 things. After 1 month, if you're confused about their feelings, their intentions, or whether or not you can trust them, back away. Back away. See, the funny thing about it is every last one of us has a person out there who aligns with our highest good. The problem is we don't trust the universe. We don't trust the universe. So whenever somebody comes into our life that's not that person, we don't know how to identify, you're not the person the universe picked for me. So if we could learn how to identify that and learn how to turn down every person that's not our person, your person could show up much, much quicker. Much quicker. That's why you got to have that emotional integrity and that sense of self-worth. I shouldn't be confused about how you feel about me. I shouldn't be sitting around waiting, driving myself nuts, trying to figure out whether or not this is going to go anywhere. I don't think the universe would pick a person for me like that. I don't think so. All right, Taurus. How's the energy looking between single Tauruses and their love interest? What's generally happening? What is generally happening between single Tauruses and their love interest? Ooh, there it is. Ooh, the Strength card in the reverse. I feel like you're pretty vulnerable towards this person here. I mean, some of you may not be acting vulnerable, but this person gets you weak. They get you weak, don't they? They get you weak as hell. Could be a Leo for some of you. But the Queen, ooh. And this connection might be starting to affect other areas of your life. Like some of you, I don't know if you've realized this yet or not, but it could be affecting your job. Maybe you're not concentrating as well on the job because this person lives in your head and drives you nuts. Communication doesn't look the greatest between the two of you either. I feel like this person wants to avoid conflict, though, and that's why they're not coming forward with a love offer. I don't know what conflict that would be. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you specifically? Ooh, the Six of Cups. Hang on. Lover's card reversed. This person is still so stuck on a past person. They're still hurting, stuck on a past person. So they spend too much time focusing on somebody from their past, and that gets in the way of the connection that they feel with you. So they may not feel quite as strong of a connection as you do. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Queen of Cups reversed. I don't really, as much as this person does make you weak, I don't see you opening up and connecting with them on an emotional level. Not really. I don't really see either of you putting forth the work on this either. And it looks like if things just rest the way they are right now, you're going to eventually end up moving on from this. Let's get the advice. Let's see if that's even a good idea. What's the advice for Taurus? What's the advice? Is this something Taurus should move on from, or what's the advice here? Ooh, the Six of Cups. So the only thing you can do, especially if they're hooked on a past person, or anybody else for that matter, okay? The only thing you can do is be you. Do you know in your heart that you can offer this person something more than what they can? Do you know that in your heart? As long as you know that in your heart, if they're too stupid to see that, the two of you probably wouldn't make a very good team anyway. Because if you're too dumb to see that, what else are you too dumb to see? You know? Like, would we even make a good team together anyway? See what I'm saying? Makes sense. The High Priestess. Go with your intuition on this here, okay? Go with your intuition. The only thing that you can do, again, like I said, is be you 100%. If they think that they can go find better, let them. Respectfully. But also, too, it really depends on whether or not this person knows that you're into them. For those of you dealing with somebody that has no clue that you're even into them, make it known. I'm not saying wear your heart on your sleeve, but do something to make it obvious. Something. Get the ball rolling in that direction. Like if it's a coworker, for example. Yo, I heard they just opened up a new bar down the road. You want to go grab a beer sometime after work? Something like that. Do something to put the ball in their court. Okay? Oops, wrong deck. Ooh, we got 2 lovers cards here, though. So if you're patient with this and you can maintain your emotional integrity, I accidentally pulled the lovers card out and there was already the lovers card here on the table. If you can maintain your emotional integrity, this connection is going to keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I don't see any reason in the world why the 2 of you wouldn't be able to get something going within the coming weeks and months. But you got to maintain your emotional integrity. Don't smother them and don't push them away. Okay? Remember, I'm good if it happens. I'm good if it don't. You are the most powerful human being on the planet when you're cool if it happens and you're cool if it don't. You're the one with the upper hand. All right, Gemini. Gemini, how's the energy generally looking between Gemini and their love interest? How's it generally looking? Ooh, the star card reversed. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. So I think for a while you had a pretty positive outlook on this. I don't know though, as time is creeping on, your positive outlook is starting to kind of turn a little bit negative. Like you may not have the most positive outlook in the world on this situation. The Sun card. Ooh. Is this you? This has got to be you. This has got to be you and your twins. You got one twin ready to jump in head first and go for it. And you got the other twin that's just kind of like, nah, let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's let them come up with a decision on their own. Nah, let's let them pursue us. Don't jump into this. So I see you kind of got a bit of a battle going on up in here. And it's kind of starting to affect you a little bit. Might be a little bit restless and nervous, not knowing what's going to happen. How's this person feel about you? How's this person feel about Gemini? Ooh, I don't know if this person wants anything long-term right now. Yeah. They don't really know. I don't think this person speaks the same language as you, metaphorically. Like the same vibrational and or love language. The same vibrational language, you know? Like, when I say like love language and whatnot, I'm not just talking about like words of affirmation and what's some of the others? Acts of service, physical affection. I'm not just talking about that. Those things are very important, but that's not what I mean when I say that. When I say love language, what I'm talking about is that unspoken vibrational language. Unspoken. Where I can walk in the same room with you, we ain't even really got to say but 2 or 3 words, and like we've already communicated. I already know where you are vibrationally walking into the same room with you, you know? So yeah, I don't really feel like this person speaks the same language as you, but I think this person isn't really sure whether or not they want something long-term right now. I don't know. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome? Yeah, I don't see this person expressing emotions to you. I don't. I do see them letting their guard down. This person is letting their guard down, but I still don't see them opening up emotionally. You're hinting, aren't you? I see hints being thrown back and forth, but y'all don't speak the same language, so nobody's coming straight forward with an actual love offer. Let's get the advice then. What's the advice? So the advice for Gemini. Two more. Boom, the Hermit. Okay. This is going to sound corny, but do not be afraid of being alone. Okay? Now, pay very close attention to what I just said. I did not say go be alone. That's not what I said. I said do not be afraid of being alone, especially if you are a female. I don't think anybody really knows this, but the most powerful human being on this planet is a woman who's not afraid of being alone. That's the most powerful human being on the planet. Promise you that. Oh, I promise you that. Goes for men too. It helps. Oh yes, fellas, it helps you too. Oh, you're definitely more powerful when you're not afraid of being alone. But there's no human being on this planet who's more powerful than a woman who is not afraid of being alone. That is a vibrational state. When you're in that vibrational state, nobody can control you. Nobody can manipulate you. I'm telling you, you are the one with the upper hand and the power in this situation right here. And I feel like if you create a little bit of a vibrational distance between you and this person, it makes you enigmatic and mysterious. And when you are enigmatic and mysterious, that's when a person is more likely to try to get to know you a little bit better. You just keep a little bit of a vibrational distance. Just a little bit. Keep some mystery in there. And I'm talking on an energetic level. You kind of got to keep a little bit of a space between the two of you. Remain interesting. Remain elevated vibrationally. It puts you up here just a little bit. I'm good with me. I got me. Don't need a person to create my happiness for me. I'm in that state of emotional integrity. This person will start getting really, really curious about you. But you can't fake it. You can't fake it. People try to fake energy all the time and it doesn't work. You can't fake that energy. All right. That's all that wanted to come through for that. So work on that for the week. Work on that for the week. See if you can change the energetic dynamic between the two of you a little bit. All right. Cancer. Cancer. What is generally happening? How does the energy generally look? Hang on, y'all. I'm going to turn my fan on. Hold up. All right. What's generally happening? How do things generally look between Cancer singles and the person they're interested in? How's it looking here? Page of Wands reversed. Two of Swords. So somebody here is up in their head, not 100% sure what they want. Kind of feeling like you are afraid of wasting your time. I feel like you are afraid of wasting your time. Y'all are mirroring each other a little bit. You're afraid of wasting your time. This person is afraid of getting involved in childish drama. See what I'm saying? So y'all are both kind of lingering in the limbo when it comes to what decision that you want to make. You know you want this person, but you're afraid of wasting your time. Let me see how they feel about you. Hang on. Let's see how they feel about you. Oh, Hangman. See, I told you, they're mirroring you. You may be afraid of like wasting your time. They are afraid of childish ass drama. Childish ass drama. I do think that they do have feelings for you, but they're holding a lot back, and this person's not being all the way up front and honest with you. They're not. They're not being all the way real with you. Look, Strength card, 7 of Swords. Could be a Leo for some of you. What is it? What is this person not being honest about? Hang on. Ooh, look. The first liar card came out. And when I tried to clarify the liar card, this liar card came out. This is a liar card too. What is it this person's not being honest about? What are they not being honest about? Their past? I feel like they're not being honest about their past and who they have feelings for. Yeah, I don't feel like they're being all the way open with who they're interested in and what they've been through in their past. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Outcome for Cancer. Nah, I feel like this person has unfinished business with a past person. They may end up attempting a reconciliation with a past person. They very well may. They very well may. If you just sit and wait on this person to make a love offer, I don't see them doing it for the foreseeable future. Let's get the advice then. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Cancer? Oh, 7 of Swords reversed. I don't think this is somebody you can trust. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Take the time to get to know this person a little bit better. Like, say for example, and I know I always use this example, y'all, but hopefully you can take the energy in these examples and apply it to whatever situation. Say, for example, it's a coworker. Just for example. And say that you all have been working maybe near or around each other for the past 6 months, and you talk maybe frequently at work, and it feels like there's a connection being formed. You're getting a good idea of who you think this person is. I'm feeling like you really don't know who this person is. I don't think that you do. If I were you, I would spend more time observing how this person treats others. Even if the two of you were to, say, become friends like outside of work or something like that, watch how they observe others. You see them pretend to be somebody's friend and talk behind their back, that tells you what you need to know about them. You ask them casually about their past relationships. Ask them casually what went wrong. Oh, you cheated. Oh, okay. Now, is that guarantee that they're going to cheat on you too? No, but it gives you an idea of see what I'm saying? Just gather as many facts about this person as you possibly can. Do not get involved in any type of third-party situation, especially if they have unfinished business with a past person. If they are not completely and totally willing to slam the door shut on the past, either wait until they are or move on from that. But yeah, I would just advise get to know this person a little bit better. I don't think you know them as well as you think you do. I don't think so. And the quickest way to get to know who somebody is watch how they treat others. Because that's how they're going to treat you. All right, Leo. I'm going to do a deck swap. Hang on. Leo. I don't know. I'm kind of a weird tarot reader. I have certain decks that I use in pairs. I don't know why I do that. Like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 decks here. And I like to use certain pairs. So I like this one here and this one here. This is a good deck. They work in pairs very well together, I think. All right, Leo. Single Leos and their love interests. Single Leos. Ooh, the High Priestess. Two more. What is generally happening here between the single Leos and their love interest? Bam. Okay, so you know what I'm feeling like here? This person feels like you're out of their league. Do they, and I know I ask this question a lot, y'all, but do they even know you are into them? I think you might intimidate them just a little bit. And for some of you, they aren't even aware that you are a possible option. They're not even aware of that. They're not even aware of that. I feel like, though, with the Six of Cups reversed and the Seven of Pentacles here, what this person's focus is trying to figure out whether or not a past person is worth waiting for or worth reconciling with. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Ooh, Ten of Cups reversed. I don't even think that they know you're an option. I don't even think that they do. Strength card. World card. Again, unfinished business. This person's focused on unfinished business. And for those, now, because I know that's not going to be everybody, because some of you are saying, yeah, they know I'm into them. So if you've made it obvious and they do know that you're into them, I don't think they know the extent to which you're into them. But for those of you who have never done or said anything to this person to let them know that, I don't think they have a clue. I don't think they have a clue. Never even crossed their mind. World card reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Seven of Pentacles. This person is very focused on reconciling with somebody from the past. What's the outcome? Fool card reversed. I still see you patiently waiting, not jumping into this head first. An offer not being made. Three of Swords. And the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, we got to get the advice then. We've got to get the advice. What's the advice for Leo in this situation here? Best. Oh, shit. It's saying move on from this. Why? Why? King of Wands. Ooh, the Five of Wands. This person's a bunch of drama. This person's just drama. Emperor reversed. They got too much baggage. I think this person's dealing with way too much baggage, and they don't know how to process through their baggage and move forward with something new. I don't know, maybe for some of you, they could possibly have like kids with somebody, some kind of psycho ex, or even if none of that, I still feel like this person has not completely processed through their last relationship. I don't think they have. They haven't processed through it. And to their defense, most people don't know how. Most people do not know how. So, if you have not done anything to make it known, make it known. At least make it known. But for those of you who have, this person knows that you're into them, and they're still sitting around with their thumb up their ass, move on from that. Move on from that. If they know, move on from that. I would say to meet you in the middle. See if you can help guide them through the healing process. That's all you can really do. You can't heal somebody for them, but you can guide them through the process of moving on. Just try to talk some sense into them, you know? We have all met that person who's energetically attached to this toxic ass person that they need to let go of and move on from. But like, you can't make them see that. They have to see it themselves. And like, no matter, they keep going back and going back and going back and getting hurt and getting hurt and getting hurt. And it's like, when are you going to learn? They live in delusional fairy tale land, and they think Tinkerbell is going to come sprinkle magical pixie dust on their relationship and fix it. And it's like, no, you see what happens. Every time you go back, you see what happens. It's the same thing over and over and over and over. Why do you think it's just going to magically work? It's not. And but getting a person to understand and accept that, that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. So I think that is going to be a big part of, if you want something with this person, you're going to have to help them with that. If you can even get them to open up about it. Okay, Virgo, another deck swap. Virgo, what's generally happening between single Virgos and their love interest? What's generally happening? General energy check. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles though, yo. Ooh. Okay. And the star card. So there for a while, there was a lot of nervousness between the two of you. Not quite so much anymore, but I don't think this connection is mutually felt between the two of you. And I feel like it's a push-pull kind of thing. So I'm getting a couple of different storylines here, depending on where you are energetically. Those of you who have been really, really into this person for a long time, and they didn't seem to be that into you, the more time passes and the less interested you become in them, the more interested they're starting to become in you. And there is science behind why that happens. Don't have time for that in this reading. But I feel like the other group of you is dealing with a connection in which maybe this person just still doesn't really feel that strong of a connection. And some of you are getting to the point to where it's like, all right, well, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Getting to the point to where you're not even caring anymore. Why the hell? No matter what deck I pull from, Six of Cups comes out, dude. Is it Mercury retrograde? Is that what's going on? I think we're still in pre-shadow. I'm not 100% sure. But is everybody dealing with their exes and shit? Seems like that retrograde energy always brings up that ex energy. So unhealed energy from the past, a lot of people are dealing with this retrograde. A lot of it. Okay. Well, how do they feel about you? Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Why does, you know what? I'm going to clarify this. Hang on. I'm sticking these cards back in the deck. I'm sick of the same message coming out for every person. Same message keeps coming out for everybody. Five of Pentacles reversed. So this person's afraid of rejection. They're afraid of rejection, afraid of abandonment. I think they have a very, very intense complex. This person does. Very, very intense complex. They want to get to know you a little bit on a deeper, deeper level. They feel like you have a lot more to you that they're curious about. But I think you freak this person out just a little bit. They're afraid that you might get very angry and very pissed off at them if they say the wrong thing. I don't know why they feel that way, but you freak them out just a little bit. What's the outcome? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you taking a look at this situation like, you know what, as much as I would love to be with you, I just don't know if it's worth working on. I would love to, but you're being as logical and practical as possible. Like, what would happen if I, gave this my all? You got to observe somebody and say, if I give this my all, will you give the same in return? Some of you are starting to feel like the more time goes on, that might not be worth it with this person here. It might not be. Let's get the advice and see if that's true. Let's get the advice here. What's the advice for Virgo? What's the best advice? Six of fucking Cups, man. Why? No matter, this is the reason I keep doing deck swaps, because this card won't quit coming out. No matter what deck I pull from, dude. Right now, you make 100% sure. I think we all need to collectively back away and reflect on our own past. We need to reflect on our own past. Keep your head above water. Don't abandon this person. Don't abandon this person. But if you want this to go anywhere, it is eventually going to have to be you that makes the love offer. Okay? But you make sure that you're healed. Make sure that you're healed. Now, how the hell do we make sure that we're healed? Okay. I want you to take a look back at every failed relationship you've ever had. And it's not just relationships, but for the sake of the video, we're talking about relationships. Take a look back at every failed relationship you've ever had and ask yourself, what was the meaning of that experience? Why was that meant to happen the way that it happened? Make sense? If I look back at something that went horribly wrong in my life and I have no idea why it was meant to happen, I might want to reflect on that a little bit more. I know you've said the phrase, everything happens for a reason at least once, right? Well, it does. It's your job to figure out that reason. So let's focus a little bit more on that. But it is pretty much going to have to be you. I feel like it's going to have to be you. If this ball wants to get rolling between the two of you, you're going to have to be the one that gives the first offer. If you're not willing to do that for whatever reason, maybe some of you are thinking, well, if I get the green light, if this person shows interest, I will. But if not, I'm not. Let me get there we go. If not, I'm not. Then, okay, well, you might want to just back away from it. I don't really see this person doing what it takes, though. I don't. So you're going to have to make the offer. All right. Another deck swap. If the damn Six of Cups comes out again, I'm just going to determine that we all need to do some reflecting on our past. All of us. Every last one of us. All right. Libra. Single Libras and their love interests. What is generally happening between single Libras and their love interests? Generally. Ooh, Knight of Wands. Okay. So I kind of feel like the two of you will end up trying something, but I don't know how stable this will be. Could be a fire sign for some of you. I don't know how stable this will be, but I feel like the two of you are going to end up more than likely in some kind of situationship. The Knight of Wands is not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. He's just a very flaky, fickle, immature, and inconsistent guy. You know? Like, the Knight of Wands is the type of dude that could come up to you and, like, tell you everything you want to hear and really genuinely mean it in the moment. But a couple hours pass and he changes his mind, like, no, never mind, that doesn't sound exciting anymore, you know? So, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Hermit, okay, King of Pentacles. So yeah, I am kind of feeling like the two of you may end up in some kind of a situationship, but it's not going all the way to the next level because of a fear of abandonment. Could be a Virgo for some of you. How's this person feel about you? How's this person feel about Libra? Ooh, they got feelings for you. They got feelings for you. They're just afraid of abandonment. Yeah, the Death card reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Past energy. Past energy, past energy. They're afraid of abandonment. Yeah, they have feelings for you. They are ready to jump headfirst into this. They're just flaky, fickle, because they're afraid of abandonment and afraid of wasting their time. So, what's the outcome? Ooh, you about to walk away from this? What is it with all the walking away, man? What's going on? No matter what deck I pull from, either the Six of Swords or the Eight of Cups comes out. Somebody's wanting to avoid conflict, avoid a worst case scenario, and is walking away from this. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. What is going on, man? Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's going on here? What's the advice? Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, establish a friendship first. Okay? Establish a friendship first. If you have already established a good, solid friendship with this person, then we can see if we can slowly make our way into something more than that. But again, this goes along with, if you're friends with this person, have you seen them in action? Have you seen them in action? Because are you friends with this person, but you know this person's not really honest? You see this person lie to their other friends. You see them lie to their family. Be sure you can establish a friendship and get to know who this person is on a psychological level. And the 6 of goddamn cups. Okay, that's it. All right. So I'm feeling like for this next week, especially with the Mercury retrograde energy coming up, there's lots. And if you have unhealed, unfinished business from the past, it's more than likely going to bubble up to the surface to try to force you to deal with it. There's that 6 of Swords again. There it is again. I have a feeling that a lot of us, as soon as 2023 kicks off, I think most of us are going to end up taking a left-hand turn and going down a path we never even imagined possible. We might think we know what path we're on right now at the end of 2022, but it's going to take a hard left-hand turn for a lot of us. A lot of us. All right. Scorpio. What's generally happening between single Scorpios and their love interest? What's generally happening? Ooh, the Sun card. That's good. So the two of you do have a pretty decent connection. Looks like it's a pretty good, happy, strong connection. Hangman reverse, though. Oh, man. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. We're just kind of hinting things back and forth at each other. Hinting things. Let me jump straight into seeing how this person feels about you. The King of Pentacles. High Priestess. Queen of Swords. So I don't think this person wants... I think they do have really deep feelings for you at a really deep level. But they're trying to detach themselves so that they don't fall in love. They don't want to fall in love. I think they're afraid of it. I think this person is afraid of falling in love, so they're trying to keep themselves from being swallowed up and devoured by a connection that's so intense that they can't handle it. What's the outcome? Could be a Virgo, by the way. I have Virgo and Leo here. What's the outcome? Ooh, it might turn into a sex-based connection. It might turn into a sex-based connection. Ooh, I don't know about a relationship, though. If the two of you have been intimate, I'm not seeing it move past that anytime soon. If you haven't been intimate with this person, be careful. Because if you do, I don't know if it's going to move very far past that. This person's afraid of falling in love. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. What's the advice then? What's the advice? 8 of Wands reverse. Take this slow. Take this slow. And the 6 of Swords, man. Okay, so let's have a conversation with this person. Let's have a conversation with them. You need to know exactly what it is this person wants. Like exactly what they want. Just in general. In general. And how about let's put love aside. What do you want in life? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Seriously. So, do you have any goals for the next 5 years? Would it be possible for me and you to come together and work together as a team to make those goals happen? I'm kind of feeling like you're dealing with somebody that's not very goal-oriented. There's that Devil card again. There it is again. For those of you who have been intimate with this person, you might want to back off on that, because I don't really see this person allowing themselves to let it move further than that. Back off of that. If you haven't been, I would not. It might turn into nothing but a sex-based connection and not go any further than that. You need to find out what this person wants, what it is they're wanting in life. And when it comes around to love, what they're wanting in love, see if you can be what that is that they are wanting. That's the best relationship advice I have ever heard anybody say. Make a list of everything you want in a lover and be that list. You be that list. Watch how picky you become. Watch how picky you become. Because if you know that you are offering everything that it is that you want, I'm sure what you want is worth your weight in gold, right? That's what you want. Well, if you're offering what is worth your weight in gold and somebody's too stupid to see it, they're not ready anyway. The two of you wouldn't make a good team anyway. One more deck swap here. One more deck swap. Sagittarius. Man, dude. Ooh, the Page of Wands, Justice reversed. Why is the Nine of Swords reversed always coming out like this too? I am feeling like an offer is going to be made. The nervousness is starting to subside and an offer is going to be made. I don't know though, I'm kind of feeling like this connection is a little bit funny. It might be affecting other areas and aspects of your life, especially during retrograde season. Like, it may be difficult to balance this connection with everything else, you know, the job and the bills and things like that. Like everything you already have on your plate, this connection might be difficult squeezing all that in with everything else. How's this person feel about you? Ooh, this person wants to be with you. They want to be with you right now, though. They're trying to make sure they can trust you. This person wants to be with you. Yes, they do. They just want to make 100% sure that you are very trustworthy. Oh, yeah, this is moving slow. I feel like this person is taking things slow between the two of you because they're looking for red flags. They're looking for red flags. This person feels super, super cautious to me. Could be a Libra for some of you. Super cautious. They're watching, they're observing to make sure that you are who you say you are, that you don't have any drama or any baggage attached to you. Yeah, they're taking this slow. Very, very slow. We got to get the advice here. I'm feeling like eventually, it may not be within the next week, but eventually this more than likely will turn into something long-term. More than likely, if things keep heading in the direction they're heading in now. What's the advice for Sagittarius? What's the advice? Ooh, Knight of Wands. So don't flake on this person. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be patient and allow this to go as slowly as they want to. Don't be flaky on them. If it goes slower than you want it to go, don't just bail on them and change your mind. Okay, we have to be willing to say, okay, well, if I want my next relationship to be my last, hopefully I would hope that every last one of us has a lot of life left, right? I would hope most of us do. So why would I be in a hurry to spend the rest of my life with you? I heard somebody say that one time. It was the stupidest fucking shit I ever heard in my life. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. What? What do you mean? You can't wait to spend the rest of your life? Are you wishing the end of your life? That's like I was telling y'all in that one video. Like, there's so many readers out there that pull the 10 of Cups and they say, the two of you are going to have a happy ending. I'm like, wait a minute. We're going to have an ending that's happy? The ending of what? We got to get this programming out of our heads that's been pounded into our heads by the music and movies. Okay? That's not the way this shit works. We have the rest of our life. I'm going to get to know you. You're going to get to know me. We're going to come together. We're going to bend and flex and mold and grow and hit speed bumps and encounter obstacles, and we're going to grow together as one unit, as one team. You need to allow that process to happen naturally, and if you do, it usually is a little bit slower than what most people want it to be. It doesn't really happen that fast. It doesn't really. So if they're a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive, okay. How do you prove to somebody that they can trust you? How do you prove that? How do you prove it? Time. Time. Consistency and loyalty over a long extended period of time. That's the only way you can prove it. After a certain amount of time passes and I continue showing up and showing out, my actions match up with my words. I am who I say I am. When I say I'm going to do something, I do it. You know, I don't say one thing one day and another thing another day. I don't say one thing and do another. I continuously show you the same loyalty and commitment. After a while, this person's going to be like, damn, you really are the real deal, aren't you? You are rock fucking solid. You got to be patient. If you're not willing to be patient, later. Deuces. Bye. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, the Capricorn card just fell out on the floor. Isn't that funny? Could be some sex between the two of you. We could be doing naughty stuff. I want to put this back in the deck, though. Let's put it back in the deck. All right, there we go. See if it comes back out. If it's meant to come back out, it will. Two more. What's generally happening between single Capricorns and the person that they are interested in? Nine of Wands reversed. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. If you are dealing with somebody at the workplace, I don't think they want a workplace relationship. For those of you not dealing with somebody at the workplace, I don't think this person wants to try too hard. And you could take that as they just don't care. Let me clarify this Knight of Wands reversed here. Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so it's moving very, very slow. Five of Cups. How's this person feel about you? How do they see you? There it is. Hey, I told you it'd come back out if it was supposed to. So this person may be very interested in a sex-based connection. They might be very interested in doing some naughty stuff. Empress. But they do want something long-term, stable, and committed. They do. So I think they want both. For some of you, this person could struggle with maybe some addiction, alcoholism problems. But they do want something long-term, stable, and committed. They just don't know how to say that to you. They don't know how to say it. What's the outcome? Okay, communication. I see you all communicating, and the connection is growing stronger and stronger and stronger as time goes on. Communicating, the more you all talk and get to know each other, the stronger this connection is getting, but you're holding back, and they are holding back. I still see you waiting. We're going to get some action, man. This must be a rough week coming up. This must be a rough week. What's the advice then? What's the advice then? Ooh, the High Priestess. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Emperor reversed. Okay. All right. And the King of Wands. All right. We got to break the ice somehow. We got to break the ice somehow. That's the only thing I can tell you, is that you might want to break the ice. Take that for whatever it's worth, but you may as well be the one to break the ice. If you can tell that this connection keeps getting stronger and stronger, and you know they feel it too, somebody got to break the ice. That's what I would dedicate this next week to if I was you. Somehow breaking the ice. Now, take that again for what it's worth. You can either come straight forward and say, yo, I like you, I'm into you, I want to be with you. Or you could just ping them the ball. Like a ping pong game, you know? Ping! Hey, you want to go out for drinks someday? Hey, you want to go hang out somewhere? Ping the ball to them. Get the ball rolling in that direction. Man, this next week's going to be rough, dude. These are some of the most Mercury retrograde readings that I've done in months. Like stagnant, plateaued, not a lot of movement happening. Lots of painful shit from our past bubbling back up to the surface. So now that's only for those of you who have not been on a healing journey. If you haven't been on a healing journey, I really feel like the universe is going to put you in situations that force you to at least take a couple of steps down the healing path. I mean, ultimately, you can fight it if you want. Most people do, because healing actually sucks. It's not fun. But that shit's coming. That shit, I think a lot of you too, a whole lot of you are probably going to end up communicating with some exes as well. You might have an ex show up in your inbox. Ding! You know, I had an ex show up in my inbox a couple of weeks ago. Delete. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to react to it? You have to do something different. Do something different. And that's funny too, because this is a person that back in the day, I could never ignore her, ever. Ever. And I think she's used to that too. I think she was used to that. So she thought she was going to show up in my inbox and get a reaction out of me. Delete. You got to show the universe that you're willing to do something different. Okay? All right. Aquarius. Single Aquarians and their love interest. What's generally happening? Death card reversed. Is this more past energy here? Is this somebody that you know from your past? Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Past energy coming up. And this is singles. This isn't supposed to be a past person. This is singles here. Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, waiting. You're waiting, waiting, waiting. Look, Four Swords, Hangman. That's no action. What happened last week between the two of you? That's what's going to happen this week. That's what's going to happen this week. How's this person feel about you? Queen of Cups reversed. They don't know how you feel. For a lot of you, I don't even think this person knows that you're into them. They may be worried that you might have a bad attitude. They may be afraid of pissing you off. They don't really know how you feel. They can't tell by looking at you. They can't gauge where you are emotionally. They don't know what to think about you. They don't know how you feel. I do feel like they are interested in you, but they just can't tell how you feel. Exactly. They're having a really hard time reading you. A really hard time. What's the outcome? Outcome. What's the outcome? Mm-hmm. Same old shit, man. Damn it. Same old shit. You're moving on from this. What is going on? You know what I'm come to determine? I think most of the people in 2023, right now in 2022, you have a certain vision for where you want to be in 2023, and the universe has other plans for you. I think the universe, and this is everybody, but yes, you too, Aquarius, universe has other plans for you. Now, you can either allow that to be a good thing or a bad thing. Are you going to roll with the flow, or are you going to fight it and try to force things to happen the way you want them to happen? What's the advice between Aquarius and this person? What's the advice? Ooh, the Empress. So there is potential for the two of you to have something long-term. King of Wands reversed. Ooh, I knew that was going to come out. I knew the Four of Wands reversed was going to come out. The universe is about to slam the door shut on this particular opportunity. You might want to get in there while there's still time. You might want to get in there while there's still time, before it's too late. Be very careful and picky and choosy who you tell what to, though. I feel like there's somebody who would love to sabotage any relationship, any new person that comes in. It could be a past person. Be careful. For those of you, some of you, I know it's not everybody, but some of you have a person from the past who you know will probably try to sabotage a relationship. But if you want something to happen with this person here, you better get on the ball. If you don't, the universe is going to slam the door shut on this. This is one of those types of situations where there was a window of opportunity and it was hanging. It was hanging there. It was hanging. Now the universe is about to slam the door shut on it. Yo. Man, this is going to be a rough week coming up. All right. Well, Pisces. I don't want this deck. Modern Spellcasters and Witches Tarot. These work together as a very good team. All right. What's generally happening between single Pisces and the person they are interested in? Ooh, Six of Wands, though. Okay. That's good. That's a step in the right direction. Ooh, the Lover's card. Okay, so, ooh, I feel like, but the Empress is in the reverse. Okay, so, This looks to me like this is gonna end up being one of those types of connections where the two of you just end up forming such a strong, tight connection that one day you wake up and you realize that the two of you are together, but you don't know when it happened. You ever had that happen before? So the two of you were talking, getting closer and tighter and closer and tighter, exclusively. And then one day you realize you all are both basically in a relationship, but you can't tell when it happened. It's like, well, when's our anniversary date? I guess the day we started talking, the day we met. That's what I'm feeling like is happening here. This is more than likely going to turn into long-term commitment, more than likely. Knight of Cups, this person is ready to come forward with a love offer. I don't know why it's happening so slow. I think mainly they're looking for the green light from you. They're waiting for you to open up all the way and like basically turn the green light on for them that you're interested. They're ready to start a whole new fresh cycle though with this World card. They're ready to start new and start fresh. What's the outcome then? Justice. High Priestess reversed. Two of Cups. Yeah, I think this is, look, Pisces got the most action in any of these readings tonight. The most action in the Pisces. So yeah, I do feel like the two of you are coming together. Two of Cups, Lover's card. Let's get the advice then. Let's at least get the advice. What is the best advice? Ooh. Be sure there is equal give and take between the two of you. If you give more, do it without expectation. Okay? We got to let go of expectations. Let go of expectations. See, the overwhelming majority of the people on the planet right now who are unhappy in their life, it's because they think things should be this way and they're not. Ta-da! Our expectations. I expect this to happen, but that happened. So this is more than likely going to turn into a connection that's unlike anything you've experienced before. So what good are expectations going to do you? If you've never dealt with anybody like this before, and they've never dealt with anybody like you before, how can you even form expectations on that? You can't. You can't expect something when you are involved in a situation that's unlike anything you've experienced before. Relinquish expectations and trust the process. Okay? All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Merry Christmas to everybody who is celebrating. Happy holidays to whatever holiday that it is you're celebrating. Let's do what we can to work together. Keep spreading the love and the light to awaken the planet one person at a time. I greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in and playing along. Remember to look in the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.